19th, let's kick off the show with a tough break for Alex Ayala in her main draw debut at the Australian Open.
The Filipino tennis star suffered a first-round defeat in the women's singles tournament. Ayala was actually off to a hot start, sweeping the opening set against American Alicia Parks. But the world number 49 couldn't sustain her momentum and lost the match in 3 love 6, 6-3, 6-2. Parks took advantage of Ayala's poor reception. The American had 12 aces compared to Ayala's 1. Ayala's loss happened in front of many Filipino fans who flocked to Court 6 to see her in action. Despite the disappointing finish, Ayala still took time to sign some items from her supporters. Later on, she took to Instagram to say, "Tough loss today, but dropping this here as a reminder to be happy about living out your dreams, even if it comes with bad days."
Well, Alex will return to action tomorrow for her Australian Open women's doubles debut. She will play alongside Brazilian partner Ingrid Martins. They will face Poland's Magdalenet and Japan's Shuko Ayoma at 11:30 in the morning. Ayala is currently world number 135 in the doubles rankings, while Martins comes in as number 80. Their opponents, Aoyama and Linette, are number 52 and 140 respectively.
World number 2 Iga Swiatek swept her first-round opponent at the Australian Open. Swiatek did have to survive a first-set tiebreak before putting away Chinese qualifier Yue Yuan 7-6, 6-3. Swiatek was put under pressure at 5-4 in the opening frame, but she took the tiebreak and seized control from there. She then jumped to a 3-love lead in the second set and never looked back. Yuan fought to the end, even saving a match point at 5-3, but the Polish star had too much firepower to finish it off. Swiatek will next face Czech qualifier Marie Boskova in the second round. Swiatek is seeking her first Australian Open crown. It's the only major she hasn't won.
Well, for sure, I was a bit rusty at the beginning, didn't really start well. And she used the opportunity, but, I knew I can, if I put the hard work in, I will play better. So that's what I tried to do, from the middle of first set. And yeah, I'm happy that it worked. For sure, many ups and downs, but overall, I have some stuff to work on, so I'll just focus on that and I'll see.
Well, it's a first-round sweep as well for world number 3, Coco Gauff. The American standout beat Kamila Kakimova 6-2 and 6-3. Gauff showed her class despite some familiar issues on serve, committing 6 double faults in the opening set before steadying in the second. Gauff is a 2-time Grand Slam champ, but she is still chasing a breakthrough title in Melbourne, where she has yet to make it past the semifinals. Gauff will next meet Serbia's Olga Danilovic, who advanced to the second round yesterday after knocking out Venus Williams. Here's Gauff talking about her opening victory in Melbourne. She also shared how Alex Ayala, who was her doubles partner in last year's Italian Open, is helping her prepare for her next match.
I mean, I said in my press conference, winning is the only satisfying result, but that doesn't mean I'm not proud of myself, throughout the tournament. I think I'll only be satisfied if I win, but I'm also proud of myself regardless of how I do in the tournament. Yeah, for sure. I did practice with Alex Ayala earlier, so hopefully that practice will help me in tomorrow's match playing with a lefty. There's not many on tour, but like you said, Olga's a great player. She's beat some top players, especially at this tournament, so it's going to be a tough match, but I'm looking forward to it.
In the men's division, Serbian superstar Novak Djokovic opens his bid for a record 25th Grand Slam title on a winning note. Djokovic breezed past Spanish foe Pedro Martinez 6-3, 6-2, 6-2. The 38-year-old living legend is the undisputed king of Melbourne Park, having won a record 10 Australian Open crowns. Despite age and injury seemingly catching up to him, a defiant Djokovic remains adamant that he feels he can beat anybody. Joker last won a slam in the 2023 US Open. Standing in his way in the second round is Italian Francesco Maestrelli. No time and date yet on that next match. From the tennis hardcourt to the basketball hardcourt, we've got NBA stories coming your way next here on Play by Play, only on One News.
And we're back. Thank you for joining us here on Play by Play, only on One News. Let's go to the NBA now. Ja Morant puts on a show in London to lead the Memphis Grizzlies past the Orlando Magic. The Grizz avenging their loss to Magic in Germany with a dominant 126-109 victory. Morant received a huge ovation when he was introduced, and the dynamic guard just did not disappoint. He got off to a rousing start, scoring or assisting on Memphis' first 22 points. The Grizz were already ahead 40-23 after the first quarter, and they never relinquished control for the rest of the game. Morant finished with 23 points, 5 rebounds, and 13 assists. This is Morant's first game back from a 6-game absence because of a calf injury. Anthony Black top scored for Orlando with 19 markers in a losing effort. The Grizz now improved to 18 wins and 23 losses, while the Magic slide to 23 victories and 19 defeats.
Welcome to the Ja Morant Show, as they say. They've waited a long time. The fans that are in here, the smiles, the celebration, but most importantly, the production was on point tonight. Just a complete performance. But Ja, how good did it feel to be back on the floor, more importantly?
It felt good, especially to be able to, experience this first time, playing, a real overseas game. We here in London. I needed it.
When you say you needed it, talk to me about why it was important for you tonight, because you missed out on Berlin, but London felt like it was going to be a special evening for you.
Just the love. I'm able to see, that I'm not only, got love, back home. I got it over here too, with fans, constantly calling my name, cheering when I was scoring and stuff. That's big time.
And can you put it into words? When you think about the whole experience you've had, the hotels, the fans outside of the front waiting for a jar, the scream that you had when you came out here today, can you summarize this week and what it means to you in terms of the global games?
If you got the opportunity, take it. It's definitely an experience that I feel like is needed and refreshing. So,
Ja, most importantly, good to see you smiling, my friend. Yeah, enjoy it.
Meantime, the Los Angeles Lakers return to the win column by blowing out the Toronto Raptors. The Lake Show secured a much-needed victory at home, 110-93. Before this, the Purple and Gold dropped 6 of their last 7 outings. Big man DeAndre Ayton with a historic performance here. He posted 25 points on a perfect 10 of 10 shooting clip to go with 13 rebounds. Ayton is the first Laker to tally 20-plus points and 10-plus rebounds without a missed field goal since Shaquille O'Neal in 2003. Luka Doncic and LeBron James had their usual big numbers. Luka had 25 markers of his own, including 5 triples to go with 7 assists. LeBron finished with 24 points and 7 dimes as well. The Lakers now have 25 wins and 16 losses, while the Raptors settle for 25 victories and 19 setbacks.
We didn't want to take another L and bring it home, so JJ was really honest about having pride in our defense and really closing our possessions. Toronto is a hard crashing team. They still got a lot of second chances, and we still got the chance to get it done, but instead we still got a lot to learn and a lot to develop on that defensive end, closing out possessions.
All right, no missed shots for you in this one. I know you got a little bit of help from your friends and Luka and LeBron setting you up, but where did you find that rhythm on offense tonight?
Really them just running the floor, crashing the glass hard and just posting up. Always a physical game in the beginning, and the refs let us play tonight when it comes to just doing everything with pace and adding a little physicality to the game, and that's where I dwell at. And I felt good tonight, and I appreciate Luka and LeBron really finding me and getting me the open spots and getting me some easy looks.
All right, DeAndre, so you won't be in this building for a while now, 8 straight on the road. Of course, one of them is in Los Angeles against the Clippers. What's the key for you guys to take this kind of attitude from this game as you go onto the road?
Yes, sir. Keep it consistent with the energy. There was a lot of energy tonight, and we just got to embrace that and keep that swagger going.
As for the Houston Rockets, well, they put away the New Orleans Pelicans on a memorable night for Kevin Durant. The Rockets claiming the 119-110 win as Durant rose to 6 on the NBA's all-time scoring list. The milestone didn't come easy, though. Durant bricked 13 of his 19 shot attempts, including 7 misses out of 8 tries from beyond the arc. But with 15 seconds left in the game, KD finally got over the hump by making a free throw to move past the legendary Dirk Nowitzki on the scoring list. Durant finished with 18 points. Houston's young guns picked up the slack. Jabari Smith had a season-high 32 markers to go with 8 rebounds. Alperen Sengun added 21 points, 8 boards off his own, 4 assists, and 5 steals. Trey Murphy III had a team-high 21 points for New Orleans in a losing cause. The Rockets' record now stands at 25 wins and 15 losses, while the Pels dropped to a lowly 10-35 slate.
It means a great deal to be around the league for this long. I mean, it takes for you to play 1,000+ games for you to be in this category at least. So grateful for all of the people that have helped me play this many games, coaches, friends, family that invested in my game. You know how it goes. Without them, without the village, I wouldn't be here. I don't do anything on my own. Never have, never will. So it's great to kind of celebrate that with them, and get texts and calls from friends and family already, and just being so excited for me. So to have a quick little celebration with people that watched me from the beginning, people that have followed my career once I got into the NBA, to celebrate with them a little bit is pretty cool. To be up there, with Dirk, like I said earlier, somebody I look up to, I idolized, competed against. We had some great battles.
3 more NBA games today. Here are the scores. Kobe White leads the Chicago Bulls past the Brooklyn Nets 124-102. The Charlotte Hornets locked down the injury-depleted Denver Nuggets 110-87. And lastly, the Portland Trailblazers finally get back to 500 in the standings after beating the Sacramento Kings 117-110. Coming up, the Philippines continues to make its mark on the global floorball stage. A clutch win sends the national team back to the 2026 Men's World Floorball Championships. The details and more when play-by-play returns here on One News. Welcome back. You're watching Play-by-Play on One News. Triathlete Kira Ellis is making a name not just for herself, but for the sport as well. After a successful Southeast Asian Games campaign, Ellis now looks ahead to an even tougher 2026. Mobile journalist Denise Valdesancho talked to Ellis about the overwhelming support she's getting and what's next for her. Watch this.
At just 19 years old, Kira Ellis continues to put Philippine triathlon on the map. The young standout wrapped up her Southeast Asian Games campaign with an impressive haul, 2 gold medals and 3 silvers, adding another podium finish in the women's individual triathlon to an already decorated run. For a sport still growing in the Philippines, the attention and support have been overwhelming, even for someone who has already stood on the podium multiple times.
For me, it's like shocking because it's kind of all coming to light because triathlon is very small in the Philippines and it's growing more. So getting more support was really shocking and people contacting me and reaching out. I guess it was just a surprise and I just feel so grateful for all the support I've been getting.
But beyond the medals and milestones, Ellis is quick to remind everyone that there is more to her story than competition.
Triathlon for me, it's like, of course, it means a lot. But yeah, I mean, I'm more than just a sport. You know, I'm like a daughter and I'm a friend and I'm a sister. So
Family remains at the center of her journey, especially with her mother serving as both coach and constant presence.
she knows me best. She knows when I'm really like dead or like I'm really pumped up, and because of course sports physical but it's also mental, so she just makes sure I don't burn out or anything like that. So
looking ahead to 2026, Ellis is setting her sights higher with the Under-23 Asian Championships, the Asian Games, and a bid to qualify for the Under-23 World Championships. She's also entering a new phase in her development, training under a new international coach and preparing for a demanding year of racing and travel.
I think this year is going to be a very strong year for me. I don't want to jinx it, but I truly believe that this year is very exciting.
Kapatid Denise Valdesancho, we are One News.
In volleyball, the Crisscross King Crunchers get major boosts for the upcoming Spikers turf season. Noel Campton is expected to rejoin the team after all. The former LaSalle ace confirmed on social media that he will no longer suit up for PSN KK Club in the Volleyball Thailand League. Campton explained he returned to Manila because he wants to be more hands-on with his baby and support his wife during a special time for their family. Campton was part of the Crisscross team that won its first Spikers turf title during last year's Invitational Conference. The King Crunchers have also added a major young piece in former UST Tigers Sand standout Alchi Gupiteo. He's coming off a decorated UAAP career, highlighted by 2 men's beach volleyball MVP awards, 3 straight beach titles from seasons 86 to 88, and a bronze medal in indoor volleyball in season 87.
Happy Monday, folks! Viral na naman tayo ng isang araw. Puro viral and highlight reel. That's what we do here on Play by Play. Let's start with the Australian Open. Mamaya NBA, Alex Ayala, main draw, debut. Take a look at Alicia Parks. Back and forth they go here. The backhand, a forehand. Look at Alex with that backhand, solid. And then the strong return by Parks. Then Alex sending left, going right. Take a look at this. Alex, her IQ is just unbelievable for her age. And look at that consistency and the endurance of the Filipino tennis sensation, Alex Ayala. A lot of Filipinos cheering, a lot of Philippine flags in Australia. Alex earning the triple break, winning game number 5 here. Ayala went on to sweep the first set, but ultimately losing the match here. Love 6, 6-3, and 6-2 to Alicia Parks. From there, let's head over to the NBA. Pelicans, Rockets. Take a look at this. Woo! Look at that. Derek Queen up high. This guy has had a lot of highlights in this season so far. Trey Murphy the third. Look at the bounce. Look at the pogo. Murphy, by the way, team high, 21 points. Queen, adding 15 markers, 5 assists. Okay, let's go to the next play now. Same game, this time for the Rockets. Amen, missing the first time. Look at that. You have to be that athletic. Amen Thompson getting his own miss. Nobody boxed him out, cleaning the glass. And look at the Pels bench, not happy with what they saw. Amen not giving up and slamming it home with 2 hands. Amen tallying 20 points, 8 boards, 6 assists to help the Rockets beat the Pels 119 to 110. Next play, Hornets, Nuggets. Let's go to Denver, Mile High City. Woo, look at that putback. Colin Sexton with a miss. Then Sean, this white guy, Salon. I know he's a French young guy, and look at him putting it back. I said, who is this guy? I had to research the guy and make sure not to call him a different player. This guy for the Hornets, look at that. I didn't know he had a bounce too. Salon, 13 points, 11 rebounds off the bench. Hornets manhandled the Nuggets in Denver, 110 to 87. Okay, last play for today, Monday. Raptors, Lakers. Doncic up high to his fellow draft class member, the number 1 pick in their draft class to be exact. DeAndre Ayton was drafted by Phoenix back then. Then Luka finding his big man, his new partner in the alley-oop there inside. He was even asking for a foul. That was Luka asking for a foul, who felt Aiton was hit on the hand there, up high by Murray Boyles. For this game, Luke had 25.7 assists, Aiton 25 points as well, 10 of 10 from the field to go along with 13 rebounds. The Lakers beat the Raptors 110-93 in La La Land. Happy Monday. See you tomorrow.
And before we go, a big win for the Philippines in floorball. The country is heading back to the Men's World Floorball Championships for the 4th straight time. That's after a 9-6 victory over Australia in the quarterfinals of the Asia-Oceania Floorball Cup. Kim Varga led the charge with a stellar performance, scoring 7 goals and 1 assist. The result builds on a strong international run for the national team, which finished 11th at the 2024 World Championships in Malmo. That performance also earned the Philippines a berth in the World Games 2025 in Chengdu. The momentum continued at the regional level, with the nationals returning home with a silver medal from the recent Southeast Asian Games. The Men's World Floorball Championships will take place this December in Finland. Congratulations once more to our floorball team.
Congratulations, and that's all from us tonight, mga kapatid, on a Monday. Catch us again tomorrow, 9 p.m. You know the drill, for a play-by-play for today's top sports stories.
Play-by-play is on One News, that's Signal TV, Channel 8 on SD, and Channel 250 on HD. We are also available on Signal Play and Pilipinas Live.
I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Chaska Calao. Thank you for watching, mga kapatid. Happy Monday. Good night.